So it's almost that time of year again, when I'm celebrating how many years I've been doing this. And for the record, that's two. Last year I did a Secret Origin. This year I'm just doing a status update.
And welcome back to the heart of the stories we tell. I'm Rob, the host, and this is another look deep into what makes a story, a theory on storytelling by a storyteller who believes that every story has merit. And tonight's episode is.
The Heart of the Stories We Tell channel update. Yeah, it sounds kind of boring, but I'll try to keep it fun. Way back when I was looking at the beginning of stories, and I can't believe how far I've come. Over 100 subscribers, having gotten through all of those original episodes without having to actually kind of trip over myself, at least no more than I do now. And we've really looked into who we are, why we're here, and what we want from stories. Now, I'm still not 100% sure that it was a good idea to do it this way and not another, but at the very least, I can promise you I've fought to avoid becoming more clickbaity as time went on, even as I've been trying to celebrate and get myself up for a subscriber count. But I want to make some changes. I think that I want to accentuate the things you guys are watching and downplay the ones you aren't. So from the beginning, I've been saying I want this to be a community effort. What I do here is I explore how and why we tell stories. I'm just going to do that a little differently from now on. But I'm still going to ask you to all subscribe as we do this. But at Space, I want us to have fun. I want to have like jokes, and I want to talk about weird things, like when I compare Batman to Lucille Ball, or when I compare all sorts of things. But I also want to talk about some psychological reasons why we do things. And that's where this gets a little more complicated. Because I've realized you guys like the reviews better than you like the actual in-depth thought processes and theory videos. So I'm pushing those back. I'm only going to do 2 a month. And I'm going to include more jokes in them. And I'm going to step up more of the reviews type and individual TV show type things. But that means that in off time, I'm going to have to do things that aren't just normal reviews. I'm going to have to talk about things a bit more. But even still, we did pretty good for this year. We got ourselves over 100 subscribers, and we've talked about a whole bunch of things, about how different things can be. And so one of the things I want to do is I want to split the way my channel goes. So I'm going to have different videos that are going to be how we tell stories, different ones that say why we tell stories, and different ones that review stories. And that way I'm going to make playlists as well, so that you'll have an easier time navigating around the channel. I'd love to hear your suggestions down below, though. What are the types of things you want to know? What are the types of things you want me to investigate and give my opinions on? And even more importantly, what type of things do you want to see reviews of? As of you guys seeing this one, I will have already reviewed the biggest movie of this year. Although as of the recording of this, I have not yet seen said movie. But that would be Infinity War. And I'm hoping that's going to bring in a bunch of new people. So I'm hoping that this is a great time for me to prepare for what's going to be my next video, my 100th video that I've made on my Sunday reviews, and my year anniversary, specifically 2 years. So leave me a question down below, leave me a comment, leave me a thought. Let me know how you want to see me take this channel. I'm already reviewing a bunch of shows. Let's go over them now. So I mostly do comic books, and because of that, Black Lightning is the primary one I'm doing right now. But I'm doing the entire CW Arrowverse: Supergirl, Green Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and Flash. Now you'll notice that some of these are A, not on right now, or B, I haven't been keeping up with. I try not to do reviews of shows I don't like. So on any given week when, say, I'm not a big fan of what's going on in the Flash or Arrow, sometimes I just won't put up a review. I'll save it for the end. However, you'll also notice I almost never miss an episode of Gotham, unless Infinity War is coming out like it is now. But at the same time, I watch Gifted from Marvel, which is awesome on Fox. I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I mostly get reviews up of, although being a Friday night show is hard. I watch all of the Netflix series, and I've been reviewing them. I don't always go all the way. I don't know why I've stopped doing those. On non-comic book stuff in the sci-fi genre, I like Doctor Who. I also like the Orville. I haven't done an Orville video in a while. I should do one of those. And I'm not sure if it's sci-fi or fantasy, but the Netflix series Stranger Things, the Sci-Fi Channel original Wynonna Earp. I've been doing those. And Timeless, which I'm afraid to say might be getting canceled. And of course I do some HBO stuff, like Game of Thrones. Who doesn't love Game of Thrones? But I guess that's not on right now, so the big one is Westworld. And all of these give us different ideas that go into those theory videos that I write each week. So also let me know which of these shows you watch, and which ones that I don't review that you think I should be watching and reviewing. And we'll see. What I'd love to do is get a full one-on-one going with everyone. But for now, if you could do me a favor and like and share this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, because we're getting ready to kick off the gear of year 3. And since we hit 100 subscribers in year 2, we have to hit at least 200 in year 3. Whoa! Alright. For now, I hope that you have a good night, and I hope that you walk with me through the rest of the heart of the stories we tell.